Hello everyone, Scooter007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 1-2 Seattle Mariners taking on the 2-0 Baltimore Orioles. Here is the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off, the center fielder Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder Raul Ibans. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman Richie Sexton. Batting fifth, the third baseman Adrian Beltre. Batting sixth, the right fielder Brad Wilkinson. Batting seventh, the designated hitter Jose Verdo. Batting eighth, the catcher Kenji Johijima. And batting ninth, the shortstop Benacourt. On the mound for the Orioles, it is Steve Tressel. Tressel, 2 wins, 5 losses, 8.39 ERA, 39 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 53 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 27 walks. We're here at Camden Yards, which gives a -2 to strikeouts and a +2 to walks. With that, we are ready to start. Suzuki makes his way to the batter's box. And we are ready to start. Suzuki batting a .308. Here's the pitch. 4-1. That is a walk. That's an 18. That's a 4. And they lead off with a walk. And already we're going to get a sacrifice play coming up for Lopez. Infield going to double play depth on this one. 3-3. That is a strike. However, that is a 3. So that is going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. And Suzuki goes to second. 1 away. And that's going to bring up Raul. Raul batting a .500. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-1. 4-1 is also a walk. That's a 20. That's a 19. And they've already walked the first 3. They've already walked 2 batters up. Pickoff attempt doesn't have anything, but there's the roll for that. Richie Sexton up. He's batting an .091 average. Here's the pitch. 6-2, and that is a single, and that's going to bring Suzuki around to score. And with that, the Mariners strike first. And that's going to bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre batting a .308 average. Strategy roll is a 5. Infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Strikeout. 8. The 9 is too high. Does not strike out Beltre. 1-1. Fly ball out there to Marcus. And Raul gets the hold sign. He has a 0, and 0 does not beat 1. Well, 1's greater than 0, so that's how... And that is going to bring up Brad Wilkinson. Wilkinson batting a .250 average. Runners on first and second. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-5. That is a double star ground ball to short to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors as the Mariners leave 2 on. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. Leading off, the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Batting second, the third baseman, Melvin Mora. Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Markakis. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Kevin Miller. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Abreu Huff. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jay Payton. Batting seventh, the catcher, Raymond Hernandez. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Adam Jones. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Luis Hernandez. On the mound for the Seattle Mariners, it is Gerard Washburn. Washburn, 5 wins, 14 losses, 1 save, 4.69 ERA, 153 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 174 hits, 87 strikeouts, and 48 walks in the actual season. And Brian Roberts steps up into the box, takes a few swings, and we are ready to start. He's batting a .222 so far in the replay. Here's the pitch. 6-2, strike. That's an 8. That's a 5. He struck him out. And here's Melvin. Melvin Mora comes up, and that is going to be 6-5. 6-5 is a blank. And that is going to be a 5-4. 5-4 is a fly ball out there to Suzuki. And right underneath that and plop. 2 down, 2 up, 2 down. Nick Markakis up. Markakis batting a .222 average. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Double question mark. That's a double star line on a 1 to 11. That is a 3. And that is a fly ball to Wilkinson. And the Mariners retire the Orioles in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. It is Jose Kenji and Benacourt due up. Jose Verdo batting a .385 average. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-6. 2-6. We go to Camden Yards for the first time in this game here between these two teams. Here we go at Camden Yards, 2-5. And that is a single past Hernandez. And Verdo leads off with a single. All right. We have a 2 on the strategy die, so he's going to get the steal sign. So let's take a look here at the steal. Jose Verdo is a switch hitter. So he was batting on the right side. So it's going to be a -1. That is going to be a +1. So no change there. It's going to be a 13. And that is an 11. So there is no change in his steal base rating. That's a 13 because the +1 and the -1 cancel each other out. We have an 11, so he does move on to second. He's still second, and here's the pitch to Kenji. Kenji batting a .273 average. And that is going to be 2-2. That is going to be a range play at Camden Yards. And that is going to be 3-6. 3-6 is going to be a single to Jones. We're going to check Jones's range. He has a 1-3. And we have a 2. His range is in a 1-3. He gets the play. And he has to go all the way back to the wall to make that play. And Verdo gets the hold sign, doesn't want to challenge the arm of Jones, does not want to get thrown out. So they hold Jose at second, and that's going to bring up Betancourt. Betancourt batting a .286 average. We have a 19, so that is going to be a sacrifice play. Try to get him in scoring position. 3-3. And that is a 4. Great bunt. Everyone safe with a single. So he gets on with a single on that play there. We go to the top of the order. And here is Suzuki. He walked his last time up. .36, that's a blank. 6-5, ground ball to second. And are we going to try to score the runner? Yes, we are. And will the defense try for the out at home or second to first for the double play? They're going to try to get him out at home. But no, that does not work. So Verde will score. Betancourt is forced out at second. And Suzuki is on at first with that single. It's when it becomes... All right, that's going to bring up Lopez. Here's the pitch to Lopez. Runner on first, infield at normal depth. 2-1, that's going to be a walk plus. That's a 19. I mean, that's a 17. We add 12. So that's where we get the 17 from. Because Camden Yarns has a +2 here. And that is going to be, that's going to bring up Raul. Raul was 0 walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 14. Mariners holding off on Strat. 6-4. Double star. Ground ball to third. And that retires the side. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Calvin, Auburn, and Jay due up for the Orioles. All right, Miller batting a 100. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-3. 4-3 is a blank. 6-1. Fly ball to Wilkinson. Out number 1. Abreu Huff batting a 500. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-4. 2-4 is a walk. That's a 9. The 18, too high. 1-5. Double star 4. Ground ball to second. And 2 away. That's going to bring up Jay Payton. Here's the pitch to Payton. And that is going to be 4-5. That is a hit by pitch. We had 1. So Washburn adds 1 to his hit by pitch rating. That's a 3. The 18 too high. So we don't need to worry about a hit by pitch there. 1-2. Fly ball to Suzuki. And once again, the Mariners retire the Orioles in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, that's Seattle 2. Baltimore, nothing. It's good. We go to the top of the third. It's going to be Sexton, Beltre, and Wilkinson due up for the Mariners. Here's the pitch to Richie. Richie's 1-for-1 on the day with an RBI. 4-6. 4-6 at the ballpark. Once again, we go to Camden Yards. And that's going to be 5-2. That is a blank, and that is a rare play. So let's see what happens here. Left fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolve as a D7 range play. Check for injury to left fielder after play. If left field fails to make the play, the center fielder picks up the ball with the hitter attempting a triple. Resolve as an S+8 with the play at third. Unsuccessful range play. Jay Payton can't catch the ball, and Jay Payton is injured and will miss one game. So I'm going to write that down here on my DL list. One game. All right. So now that that is done, so he's going to miss the next game. And I do play with the injuries on. So let's see. We're going to bring in Luke Scott to take over in left field. So Luke Scott takes over in left field for the injured Jay Payton. Right. And that is going to be a double. The roll is greater than, so he's going to hold with a double on that one. And that is going to bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre is 0-for-1 on the day. Infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 2-5. 2-5. That is a possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 6-1. 6-1 is a double star 6. Fly ball to Markakis. And that is an out. No error there. He caught that. And Sexton gets the hold sign. 1 out. Brad Wilkinson 0-for-1 on the day. Your strategy roll is a 5. Here's the pitch. 5-4 at the ballpark. We go to Camden Yards. And that's going to be 4-4. That is a question mark 7. That is a power hit to Scott. That is a 19. And that is a fly ball out. Sexton once again gets the hold sign, 2 away. As that brings up Jose Virdo. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 1-3. 1-3 is a wild pitch. That's an 18. That does not do anything there. 3-1. Ground ball to third. And that retires the side. As the Mariners leave one stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. And it's going to be Hernandez, Jones, and Hernandez up. Raymond Hernandez batting a .250 average. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Blank. 5-1. Fly ball to Wilkinson. Out. And that's going to bring up Adam Jones. Here's the pitch to Jones. Jones batting a .222 average. And that's going to be a 3-4. That's going to be a possible error on a ground ball. 6-2. Fly ball to Ibens for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Luis Hernandez. batting 111. Here's the pitch. 3-1. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Camden Yards for this play. 3-3. And that is an HR 0, an HR with an O, and that is an out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and once again the Mariners get retired in order. 3 up, 3 down. After 3, scores 2-0. We go to the top of the 4th. It is Kenji, Benecourt, and Suzuki due up for the Mariners. Here's the pitch to Kenji. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And that is going to be 4-5. That is a question mark. Single and a 1-8. That's a 20. Too high. And that's going to be 5-6. 5-6 is a power hit to Scott. That's a 6. And that's going to be a double for him. So Kenji leads off with a double. And that is going to bring up Benecourt. Benecourt 1 for 1 on the day. Strategy roll is a 12. Infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-5. 3-5. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 2-1. 2-1 double star 6. Fly ball out to the Markakis for out number 1. Kenji gets the hold sign, so he does not move. And we go to the top of the order. Here's Ichiro Suzuki. Suzuki 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, a run scored, and an RBI. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. 1-5. Home run chance on a 1-11. That's an 8. 4 or less for Ichiro, and he smacks one out of here. The 13 is too high. 6-2, however, is a single past Hernandez. And he gets on with a single. All right, they're going to bring the corners in, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 4. Lopez walked his last time up. 1-4 blank. 3-4 single past Markakis. All right, so Lopez is on. We have a 6 here for advanced base for running. So let's see if we do get any extra bases out of this. That's a 6. We roll the second die. It is a 1. A roll of a 6 on the throw chart. Lead runner advances. Ball thrown and trailing runner is thrown out. Suzuki goes to third, and they got Lopez out at second. He got greedy, trying to take 2. Ichiro goes to third, so the Mariners now have a runner in scoring position. And that's going to bring up Raul. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. 1-1. Strike. 7-2. And that's a 2. He struck him out. And he leaves Suzuki stranded. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Roberts, Morin, and Markakis due up for the Orioles. Here's the pitch to Brian. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And that is going to be 3-2. 3-2 is a blank. 1-6. And that is going to be and that's a double. So he gets a double on that. Leads off with a double. And that is going to bring up Melvin Mora, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Strategy rolls a 10, infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 4-1. Home run. That's a 20. That's a 1. And Mora squares it up and belts one out of here over to the warehouse. 2-run home run for the Orioles. Crowd here at Camden Yards goes wild. And that is a home run, and he clears the bases. It is now a 1-run game for the Mariners have a 1-run lead. And that is going to bring up Nick Markakis. Markakis 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-2. 3-2 is a strike. That's a 7. The 8 is a little bit too high. And that's going to be 5-6. 5-6 is a double star 1. Fly ball out that eye has been for out number 1. And that is going to bring up Kevin Miller. Miller 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-6. 2-6 is a walk. 16. The 17 too high. And that is going to be a 6-5 ground ball to second for out number 2. Abreu Huff 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-3 is a blank. And that's going to be 2-2. 2-2 is a single pass first. And that brings up Luke Scott. Here's the pitch to Scott. Scott coming in for the injured left fielder, Jay Payton. First time we're seeing him in the game today. 1-2. 1-2 is a walk. That's an 11. That's a 4. Take your base. Next up, Raymond Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 1. Runners on first and second. 3-6. Blank. 3-2. Question mark 9. That's a power hit to Wilkinson. That's a 5. That's a single. Huff will come around and score. And Scott will go to third. So the runners are now on the corners. Orioles have the go-ahead run on third. Strategy roll 10. Adam Jones up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Hit by pitch. That's an 11. That's a +1. That's a 4. And he loads the bases with a hit by pitch. That's going to bring up Luis Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 1 on the day. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. 1-6. Blank. 1-1. Ground ball to second. And that retires the side. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. After 4, scores tied at 3. We go to the top of the 5th. It is Richie Sexton, Adrian Beltre, and Brad Wilkinson due up for the Mariners. All right, Richie Sexton's 2 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-4. That's going to be a strike. That's a 15. That's a 14, and he struck him out. All right. And with that, Steve Treschel is now tired. 1 out. He is tired in the 5th inning here, but they're going to let him finish this inning. Let's see what he can do. Adrian Beltre. Beltre is 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5. 2-5 is a possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 5-3. Ground ball to Roberts. Roberts' error rating is at a 1-3. That's an 11. No error there. And that is an out. 2 away. Brad Wilkinson comes up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-3. 6-3 is a double star. And that is a fly ball out there to Markakis to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Orioles return the final with 3 up, 3 down of their own. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Roberts, Mora, and Nick due up for the Orioles. Here's the pitch to Brian Roberts. Roberts 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a strikeout. 5-6, strike 8, 17 too high. And that's going to be 2-5. 2-5 is a single past the shortstop. So Roberts gets on with a single. Infield coming in. We do have a sacrifice play coming up. Here's the pitch to Mora. Mora 1 for 2 on the day with a home run. Hit that 2-run home run. 2-2, strike. So the 8 is too high on that. So it does, and that is a successful sacrifice bunt. So he bunts it, and Roberts goes to third. However, we do get a steal. So Roberts is a switch. So that's going to be a -2. Actually, no, that's going to be a plus. That's going to be a +2. It's a stolen base is going to be a +3. We -1, and that is a 3. That is a 18. He will go to third, and he steals third. So, and Nick Markakis yet to have a ball pitch to him yet, but here we go. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 1-2. That's a walk. That's a 15. That's a 3, and they walk him. So bases are low. Runners on the corners. Infield at normal depth. Here's Kevin Millard. Millard 0 for 2 on the day. Strategy roll 6. The pitch. And that's going to be 2-4. 2-4 is a walk. That's a 16. That's a 3, and they walk him. They load the bases. Catcher and pitching coach is going to go out there real quick and talk with Washburn. All right. They calmed him down a little bit here. All right, here we go. Pitch to Huff. Huff is 1 for 2 on the day. And that is going to be 4-2. Range play at Camden Yards. 6-6. Double star 1. That's going to go out there to left field. Ibens ranges in a 1-3. That's a 2. Gets it. And that is a failed sacrifice roll on that. So Roberts holds 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Luke Scott up. Oh, walked his last time up. Strategy roll is a 9. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout. 9. 8. Struck him out. So he struck him out, and they left the bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 5, the score's still tied at 3. And that is going to do it for Steve Treschel. So the the Orioles are making that call to the bullpen, and they are going to bring in they're going to bring in, let's see. No, we already had him. Randor Breed is going to come in to take over pitching duties. Has no wins, 2 losses, a 4.91 ERA, only pitched 36 and 2/3 innings, allowed 48 hits, 25 strikeouts, and 17 walks. Here's the pitch to Jose. And that is a 6-2 at the ballpark. And that is going to be 3-5. And that is a single pass Markakis. And Jose leads off with a single. Next up, Kenji. Infield going to double play depth as Kenji comes up. Strategy roll is a 13. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-1. 6-1 is a walk. That's a 9. The 14 too high. 2-4. Double star 2. Ground ball to second. And that is a double play. And they turn that into a double play. 2 outs as Benecourt comes up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Blank. 2-2. Power hit pass right field to Markakis. That's a double. That is an 8. And that, my friends, is a triple. On right center field, Markakis chasing after that one as it gets by him. Turns around and Benecourt is on third. That is a triple for him. So we go to the top of the order. Strategy roll is a 13, as Ichiro Suzuki is 1 for 2 in the day with a walk and a run scored, also an RBI in the game today. Here's the pitch. 3-5. Strike. 3. 13 too high. See if Suzuki can bring him home. 1-5. That is going to be a fly ball to Jones. And the Mariners leave one stranded in scoring position. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Hernandez, Jones, and Hernandez due up for the Orioles. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. 1 for 2 on the day. 2-3, walk. 5, 13 too high. Washburn can face 2 more batters. They are going to let him pitch this inning, though. 2-4, fly ball to Suzuki. Out number 1. Adam Jones, 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5. That's a strike. 11, the 14 too high. And that's going to be 5-3, and that is a double star 6. Fly ball to Suzuki. 2 away. Luis Hernandez, 0 for 2 of the day. Here's the pitch. Washburn now tired. And that's going to be 4-4. That's a blank. 6-5. Fly ball to Suzuki. And that retires the side. So as the Mariners retire them in order, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. After 6, the score's tied at 0. So, oh yeah, we did take a look at his score here. We didn't take a look at the stats yet for Steven Treshaw as he left the game. He went 5 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. ERA, 5.4 on that. So Breed can face 2 more batters. They are going to leave him in here as we go to Jose Lopez. Lopez 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and an RBI. He's going to face Lopez, Rio, and Sexton. Here's the pitch. 1-3 at the ballpark. We go to Camden Yards. 2-6. Double star 4. Ground ball to the short. Out number 1. Wheel up. Here's the pitch. 4-4. Strike. 7. 16 too high. 1-4. Fly ball to Jones. 2 away. Render now tired. Here's Richie Sexton. Sexton's 2 for 3 on the day. Has a double. 1-1. Walk. 21. That's a 4. And they walk Richie. And that is going to bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre is 0 for 3 on the day. Reed now tired. Strategy roll is a 14. Here's the pitch. 6-1. Walk. That is an 11. And that is another walk. He gave up 2 walks already. They're going to go out and talk to him real quick on the mound. All right, here we go. As Wilkinson comes up. Strategy rolls a 2. Mariners trying to keep this inning alive. 3-3. Strike. That's a 10. The 13 too high. 4-4. Ground ball to short. And that's going to be out number 3. Sing, take me out to the ball game. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Roberts, Moore, and Makakis due up. That's going to do it for Washburn. For the Seattle pistol, we have a switch right-left coming up. Let's see, Seattle. Nope, he already played. Caesar already played. So they're going to bring in Eric. Eric, 1 loss, ERA of 20.25, pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed 16 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. For Jared Washburn, went 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 1 hit by pitch, ERA of 4.50. So let's take a look at the box score real quick as we get into the bottom half of the 7th inning. Baltimore came back in that 4th inning to tie the game up. So we'll see, can they take the lead here? It's going to have to face Roberts, Moore, and Makakis. Here's the pitch. 5-6, strike 8, 18 too high. 6-3, that is a single past Suzuki. And that is out number 1. Brian Roberts up. No, that was Brian, sorry. Melvin up. Melvin is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run and a run and an RBI. Strategy roll 9, infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 4-5, strike 5, 14 too high. 4-3, and that is a single to Suzuki again. Roberts gets the hold sign, so he does not move there. And Nick Markakis up. Markakis is 0 for 2 in the day with a walk. Strategy rolls a 3. Infield at normal depth. 5-6. Strike. 7, 8. Just a tad too high. 6-2. Ground ball to second. So that is going to move Roberts to third. Mora is forced out at second. And Markakis on at first. So the Baltimore has a runner in scoring position. The corners are going to come in as Kevin Miller comes up. Strategy rolls a 19. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-4. That's a blank. He is not tired. 2-2. Ground ball to short. And is he going to try to score? Yes, he is. They're going to try for the out at second and first. And they are. So that is going to be an out here. If 1d6 higher than BR out, otherwise safe. That is a tie. He's forced out at home. They got him at home. Markakis will go to second. And Millard will go to first. And Abreu Huff comes up. Huff. 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 2, by the way. Infield at normal depth. 4-4. Home run. That's a 10. That's a 10. Abreu squares up. And this smacks it. This ball's going deep. It's going back to the wall. They're going after it. And this ball is out of here. 2-run home run for Abreu. A 3-run home run for Abreu Huff. And the crowd here at Camden Yards is on their feet. And that is a 3-run home run. Score is now 3-6 as the Orioles have a 3-run lead over the Mariners. And that's going to bring up Luke Scott. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 2-3. And he hits a single past Luke. Strategy roll 15. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. Hernandez is 1 for 3 on the day. 2-1. Home run. That's a 2. That's a 6. It's too high. 1-1. Single past Benacourt. All right, Olifi. Eric is now tired, by the way. Eric is now tired. Adam Jones is up. And they do make that call to the bullpen to pull Eric. So the Mariners pulling him now, and we have Adam up. So it's a right switch. And they want to try to switch them over. So they're going to bring in Mark Lowe. Mark Lowe. Let's take a look at his stats. 1 win, 5 losses, 1 save, a 5.37 ERA. 63 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 78 hits, 55 strikeouts, and 34 walks. So let's take a look at the stats here for Eric. Eric only went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 home run, 38.57 for his ERA. Adam Jones, strategy rolls a 9. Going to try to get out of this inning here. 5. That is a hit by pitch. And we have a pickoff attempt. So Lowe does not pick anyone off, but I still show that off. As Hernandez comes up, Hernandez is 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 5-5. That is a single to Suzuki. Error rating is on a 1. That's a 7. So that's going to score Hernandez. And Adam Jones gets the hold sign, does not move. All right, we go to the top of the order. It's Brian Roberts. Roberts is 3 for 4 on the day. Here's the pitch. Has a double and a double strikeout and a run. 3-4. That's a walk. 14. That's a 19. The 19 too high. 4-3. Double star 2. Fly ball to Suzuki. And that retires the side. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. After 7, Baltimore 8, Mariners 3. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Jose, Kenji, and Benecourt due up for the Mariners. And that is going to do it for Andor Reed. Reed is going to get pulled as we have a switch right coming up. So they're going to try to switch, they're going to try to set the closer up here. So they're going to bring in Jamie or Albert. That's who I'm looking at right now. Jamie or Robert to bring in. Let's see. Albert already played. So they're going to bring in Nashville Close. Yep. So they're going to bring in George Sherrill. All right, they're going to try, they're switching. They can hit from both sides here. So we got Verdo, Kenji, and Benecourt. Here's the pitch. Oh, real quick before we go on. Reed, pitch 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 walks. Eric's ERA after that inning is 64.29. Here's the pitch to Jose. And that is going to be a 4-5. That is a blank. 3-3. Power hit to Jones. 7. It's a double. All right. Jose leads off with a double. Kenji now up. Kenji is 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-2. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 17. That's a 9, and they walk them. All right. 2 up, 2 on. No outs. Infield at double play depth. Benecourt up. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-2. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Camden Yards. 2-6. Double star 4. Fly ball to Jones. Vardo gets the hold sign there. And 1 away, we go to the top of the order. All right, here's Suzuki. Suzuki is 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be 3-5. That's a walk plus 19. That's a 19. And Shrell loads the bases. And he is now tired. And that is going to bring up Lopez. Lopez is 1 for 2 on the day. They are going to leave him in. And that is going to be 4-1. That is a range play. And before we go on, let's take a look at his stats here. How did he... He has one save, pitched 3 1/3 innings so far in the replay. Allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. That's where he stands right now in the current replay. So 4-1 is going to be at Camden Yards. And that's going to be 3-6. That's going to be a single to Jones. Jones's range is on a 1-3. That's a 3. That is an out. And that is a failed SF roll. So Verto gets the hold. All right. 2 down, bases are loaded, and here is it. Raul is 0 for 3 on the day. 4-5. That's a single. And that he hit that because that's a tie. Brackets, he is tired. That's a single. Kenji comes home to score. Suzuki advances to third. And this is now a 3-run game for the Orioles. And with that, they are going to pull Jones. We have a right, left coming up. So they're going to bring in Jim Johnson. Johnson, 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 save, 2.23 ERA, 68.23 innings pitched, 54 hits, 38 strikeouts, and 25 walks. So as George Swell leaves, he has showing 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 walks, 4.87 ERA. And Sexton is up. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 5-3. Possible error. 1-5. Ground ball to the pitcher. Error rating is a 0. That's a 3. No error there. And that retires the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Melvin, Nick, and Kevin due up. We are going to make some changes here to the lineup. So they're going to leave Benacourt alone. Sexton at first. Nope, they're going to leave everyone as is. They're not making any changes to that. They're going to leave Mark Lowe in. He can face 2 more batters. Here's the pitch to Mora. Mora is 2 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be 1-6. That's going to be a walk. 11, 16 too high. 3-6 ground ball to second. Out number 1. And here's Nick Morkakis. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-6. That's going to be a strike. No, I'm sorry. That's a blank. And that's going to be 5-5. That's a double. And here's Kevin Millard. 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 2-5. That's a walk. 27. That's a 4. And they walk them. So 2 away, 2 on, 1 out. Infield at double play death. Lowe now tired. Huff, who is 2 for 4 in the day. Here's the pitch. 4-2. Home run. 20. 18. 22 high. 4-6 fly ball to Suzuki. Out number 2. So that is going to bring up more Luke Scott. It's 1 for 2 in the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-3. That's a question mark. That's a single. And Markakis scores. And that is 5-9. They now have a 4-run lead. And that is going to do it for the pitcher. We're going to have a pitching change again, as the call to the bullpen is made. So they're going to bring in Roy Kokorin. Take a look at his stats here. Roy Kokorin. 6 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, 3.22 ERA, 72 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 85 hits, 39 strikeouts, and 32 walks. So we will inherit the 2 runners at first and second. And Mark Lowe went 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, ERA 9.0. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. He just needs 1 more out. And that is going to be 6-5. Possible error on a throw. Hernandez is 2 for 4 in the day, 1-6. And that is a ground ball to first. Error rating is a 20. Is on a 1-2. That's a 20. And that retires the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 8th, it's Baltimore 9, Mariners 4. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We go to the top of the 9th. It is Beltre, Wilkinson, and Verdo due up for the Mariners. So let's take a look here at the score so far after 8 innings of play. The Mariners scoring 2 runs in that inning to try to cut the lead back. They have 5 runs on 11 hits. Baltimore, 9 runs on 13 hits. And Jim Johnson is done. They are going to bring in a closer. They're going to bring in Lance. Actually, they're going to bring in Chad. I think we've already played. They're going to bring in Jamie Walker. Walker is going to close out this game. Went 1 2/3 innings, had one strikeout and 1 walk so far in the replay so far. Here's the pitch to Beltray, not going to take this hit. So they're going to bring in William Bloomquist to pinch hit. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-3. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be 5-1. Double star 6. Fly ball out to the Markakis. 1 away. Brad Wilkinson up. He's 0 for 4 in the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-6. That's going to be a strikeout plus. We had 8. That's a 21. That's a 16. And the Mariners are down to their last out. Jose Verdo up. Verdo is 3 for 4 in the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-2. And Verdo gets on with a single. All right, Walker now tired. And that is going to bring up Kenji. Kenji is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Home run. That's a 17. That's a 15. And Kenji hits a 2-run home run. And now it's a 2-run game. Walker now tired, but Betancourt is up. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Range play. 6-3. Single to Markakis. Ranges on a 1-3. That's a 4. That's a single. And it got past him, and Betancourt is on with a single. We go to the top of the order. Tying run now at the plate. Here's Ichiro Suzuki, who's 1 for 3. The pitch. 5-3. Blank. 3-2. Double star 4. Fly ball to Scott, and that's the game. That is the game. The Mariners tried to rally back. However, Baltimore holding on to that lead 9-7. Final line score coming right up. So the Baltimore coming back to win that. So Reed gets the win. Eric picks up the loss. Mariners, 7 runs on 14 hits. Baltimore, 9 runs on 13 hits. Kenji hits a home run for the Mariners. Abreu, that's his 3rd home run so far in this replay. And Melvin, that's his 1st. So let's take a look here at the stats. Rander Reed picks up the win. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 walks, no ERA there. And Eric picks up the loss. Went 2/3 of an inning. Allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs. ERA of 64.29. That's going to do it for us here at Camden Yards as the Baltimore Orioles defeat the Seattle Mariners with a final score 9-7. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstiles here at Camden Yards. And until next time, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.